What's going on, guys? Merv here. Welcome to another video. So today we're going to be trying something pretty cool, pretty different. I wanted to do a game review. Forza Horizon 5, as you guys know, just came out. I've been putting in a solid amount of time into that game, a bit too much, to be honest. Yeah, I wanted to give you my thoughts, my opinions on the game. As a car enthusiast, if you guys are watching this, then that's the reason why I'm doing this video. So, let's get into it. Forza Horizon 5, the big star of the game is, without a doubt, Mexico. The location is amazing. I think it's my favorite of all the Horizon games. Pretty close to Colorado from Forza Horizon 1. I still think that's one of the best maps, but in terms of diversity and just a visual masterpiece, I think Mexico was a very good choice. I know a lot of people were hoping for some place in Asia or something, but I can see why Playground Games went with Mexico. So in terms of improvements, what was done compared to Forza Horizon 4, which had probably the longest lifespan of any of the Forza games, really, Horizon or Motorsport. So basically, they took everything that led up to the end of the lifespan of Horizon 4 and just tweaked it up a notch and just worked on whatever gripes that most people had, I would say. Number one, for me, the main thing that stood out were the car sounds. The cars now sound amazing. I would say 9 times out of 10, most of the cars actually sound like their real counterparts. Some of the race exhausts are a bit maybe too loud, which is kind of weird to say, but some of them are a bit too out there. But for the most part, the Sport and I don't know what the other trim after that before race exhaust is, but they're pretty on point, I would say, for the most part. They added more wheels, more body kits, more mods for a lot of cars. I would say that they still need to improve on that. I think Need for Speed still has the upper hand when it comes to overall modifications for cars and stuff like that, but they definitely have made the step in the right direction, I would say, for Forza Horizon 5. Like I touched upon before, it's a visual masterpiece. I think the location, the colors, the vibrance of Mexico was such, it's so cool just to drive around Mexico and just explore. I had spent a good 2 hours just discovering new roads, trying to complete the whole map, and it was a lot of fun, honestly, just doing that. Jamming out to the music. The music's really good. I feel like it's one of their better playlists. I spend most of my time on Horizon Pulse. I don't know about you guys. Leave it down in the comment section which playlist you guys listen to the most. But for me, it's always Horizon Pulse. I think they have a good vibe. It's a good cruising vibe. But of course, Forza isn't a perfect game. There's also, I feel like they need to make some improvements. As an enthusiast, I feel like they did do us justice for the most part. But from a technical part, I feel like they should have really removed a lot of things that I thought, and I'm sure a lot of people thought were annoying in Horizon 4. Which was the whole wheel spin thing is kind of nice for getting money and cars, but I feel like personally no one cares about the emotes. I wrote everything down because got to. The emotes, the clothes, that's what else did I put here? The wheel spins is obviously a good part, but the emotes and the clothes, I feel like, why is that back? Nobody really cares. I feel like they dumbed it down a little bit. It's not as present this time around. You can actually go into your, when you're chilling in your home, you can just buy clothes or whatever that you want. But it's still included in the wheel spins, which I feel like is a no bueno for me. Also, my experience with the game has been good, but I feel like I'm I'm lacking in terms of the overall potential and experience because I'm still playing on Xbox One, the base Xbox to be exact. So the OG Xbox One, and I can definitely tell that the game is struggling now. There's a lot of bugs. The game, as of this video, I don't know when it's coming out, but I imagine sometime within the first week of the game's release or second week. There's been a lot of bugs. Perfect example, I'm sure I'm putting footage while I'm talking anyways, but you can be driving in the third person view, then you switch to cockpit view and you just see your driver in the car, but he's like basically levitating. There's no car actually there, there's no wheel. That's happened to me a few times, switching in between different screens. I'm sure that's just an Xbox One problem. I don't think that's a Series S or Series X situation. Also, in between loading times or like different changes in like scenes of cutscenes. There we go. I forgot. The car could be like hopping around while it's waiting for like the AI to show up or whatever. NPCs. I thought that was kind of funny. I got some of these saved because I thought they were funny bugs. But there is a lot of situations where there's a lot of bugs and acting up in the game. I know the servers are a big problem. I've been trying to make a car club for the longest time, but the servers keep saying that it's down or it's not working or whatever. So that's also an issue. Also, another couple other points that I would like to point out is that Forza Horizon 5 isn't an all-new experience. I feel like it borrows a lot from what Playground Games learned from Forza Horizon 4, so there's a lot of familiar elements. Like the seasons have returned, but thank God it's not raining like 75% of the time. The seasons have returned. What else is there? The overall experience, like the Horizon stories that you have to do, basically like doing tasks for the characters in the game. That's still there from Forza Horizon 3 and 4, I believe. There needs to be more of a story mode in this game. I feel like I'm going to be comparing it to Need for Speed a lot because the Horizon spin-offs, they do try to compete with like the likes of Need for Speed games because it's more of an arcade experience. But I feel like there needs to be more of a story driven for the campaign part of the game anyways. I feel like there needs to be more of a more of a cinematic experience. Need for Speed Heat gave you that. It felt like a Fast and Furious kind of story where you are this new guy in town, which in every Horizon game you are the new guy, minus the first one. In this game you are the superstar. You're the previous champion from the UK. Like your character, guy or girl, I imagine you have an English accent. Okay, but you are basically an established character already, just coming to a new location instead of starting fresh as an underdog or something, which is always cool. This game, it's like you already start off, you have 5 cars to choose from, or 3 or 4 cars, and then which is nice. Forza always gives you cars if you played previous games in the past, but it's not as hard, I feel like, this game. If you really grind, you can beat the main, I guess you want to call it, campaign within a day or two, without actually 100% completing all the races. That's extra, but like to unlock all the different festivals and stuff, it won't take you that much time. For overall conclusion of this game, I think that it is still a very, very fun entry into the series. One of the best in a while, I feel like. Forza Horizon 1 is still one of the best, I would say. 3 was a solid one too. 4 was great. 2 was good also, but I feel like every second game they make vast improvements. The 5th one wasn't, the biggest improvement was the location. I feel like a lot of people, their biggest gripe was the location of the UK in the 4th game. The 5th, I feel like it's just an overall good place to be. There is a lot you can do, a lot of variety. There's a lot of straights for all the drag fans. There's a lot of off-roading. There's a lot of dirt, rally, like cross surface racing. There's a lot of places to explore if you're just into just driving around. A lot of places to drift. Overall, it's the best map, I would say, for overall diversity. I would like to see where they go from here with the expansions and that. It's already a huge map. One of the biggest, it is the biggest map actually that they've made by far. So I can only imagine where it goes from here. But they have a good starting point, that's for sure. Like I said, it's the best overall map, best audio experience for sure. I always turn down the music or lower it or take it off completely when I'm driving around. Unless it's a race, then I put the music on. But if I'm just cruising around, I just like listening to the car for the most part. And yeah, I'm very curious for the expansions. I know that they said there's going to be 2 that they have lined up. I imagine the first expansion will come out early next year, probably February-ish. No idea what it's going to be. I mean, the game just came out, but I'm sure it will be more along the lines of the theme of Mexico. But what? Hopefully they do something with the volcano. I liked in the beginning of the game where you have to do stuff around the volcano. I wish we did more of that. But yeah, overall, I think it's a near perfect game. I feel like the campaign is still lacking to me. I feel like it's not a complete innovation, just an improvement over Horizon 4. Of all the things that they got flack for, they definitely improved on and made better. But there's still work to be done, but you can barely have a perfect game. So honestly, it's still a very good game. Anyways guys, that's pretty much my review. Hopefully it was good, not too long, I have no idea. Lord help me with this edit. I'm sure I'm going to be doing this for a while. But anyways guys, if this is your first time, please like, comment, subscribe. I try to upload at least once a week, giving you guys some good automotive content. I also do music as well. But yeah, follow me on my socials. Link will be down below. And yeah guys, have a good day, be safe, take care.